Hello.
Hey, maestro, ci siamo. Good to see you.
Come stai, Jay? Jay.
Very good, thank you. Very good. Uh, so we'll probably give it a couple more minutes just for a few more people to join us. So
it's,
in
it's,
the
it's no problem.
perfecto. In the meantime, I'd like to say a very big thank you to our maestro Fernando Sosa, all the way from Italy, joining us for a bit of an interview on Instagram. It's a great pleasure for me to
Thank you.
have you
It's
here.
a pleasure for me too.
Yeah, I'm very happy that people in Australia got to see you dancing last year in the Congress. I was very happy. I was telling all of my students and my friends like you guys have to check this out. And
Amazing experience for me because second time in Australia, but first time for me is many years around 2005. So
mm,
to back to Australia is wow. It's I love it.
it's a really big deal. So yeah,
Yes.
I was just saying to everyone that you're a very busy man. You've got a family to look after, and you've got your business and your team, and a lot of things happening. And initially, when I asked Fernando if he'd like to do an interview, he said, "Oh, can we do next week? Because this week I already have 4 interviews." So he's a busy man. So thank you very much for your time. Quickly, if anyone has a question for Fernando, you're welcome to put the questions into the comments section, and we'll get through as many questions as we can. So feel free to chime in if you want to ask Fernando anything. So I think it's not a bad time to mention we have to congratulate you for the 20-year anniversary of Tropical Gem, which is
Thank you.
today.
Thank you very much. Today, yes, 1st of May. So it's a good sensation because 20 years in the same world with the team, same name of the team. I don't change the team. I start with this team and this 20 years later, same team, different people because many dancers change.
Of
But
course.
honor. It's a really good sensation.
One thing that I think is also really important to say is that the level of Tropical Gem has stayed super high. Like from the first performances when it started, the quality of the dancing, the like how spectacular it is, the musicality, it's always been progressive, and it's stayed at this level the whole time.
We work hard every day for this because you can arrive one season, you can do a good 2 seasons, but 20 seasons you need to work hard, you need to believe in your way, in your in your style, in your everything,
Mm.
and nothing we prepare the guys. We prepare because with Tati, Tatiana Bonagura is like 18 years with me. So now she prepared the new generation of dancers. So uh, we try to put inside this generation the same focus like us because this is
Mm.
important thing to stay in the same level or every year because we change many dancers in 20 years, but when the dancers arrive to the couple of tropical gem to the many the first team, uh, the focus is the most important thing, the
Mm.
rules, and they try to believe my rules and do yes, I know it's not easy, but this is the secret of tropical gem. We don't change nothing. Dancers change, same
Mm.
way, same rules, same technique.
And what I think is also really interesting is your team isn't only Italian dancers. You have dancers from, I know Omar is from Central America, and you
Yes.
yourself are from Uruguay, and Rodrigo is from Argentina.
Argentina y Jennifer is from Peru.
So,
Yes, but they come first in Sosa Academy for sure. Okay,
hmm
this is the one rule, the one important rule you need to pass inside the Sosa Academy. Yes, this is the
mm,
most important thing because to stay here after 20 years we need rules, and these rules for me, first rules is tropical gem system. Tropical gem system is same thing Sosa Academy system
mm,
because inside the Sosa Academy I can follow the dancer, the person, the human, many different things. And
mm.
when I choose a dancer for my team, I choose inside my Sosa Academy. This is so
hmm
important.
Definitely. So you mentioned earlier that the level of Sozo Academy and the training for Tropical Gem stays the same over time, but has your over the 20 years, have you changed the training to make it harder or easier or to make it like
Yes,
change this way?
because my person changed. I have more experience now. 20 years ago, I started with 22 years. This project, this amazing project, but uh, you know, I'm with 22 years. Okay, good vision, good power, good energy, zero experience, 22 years. And so, I do my faults. I take my wrong ways, but I understand many things in the years with the good teachers. I say
Hmm.
thank you for my big teacher Alberto Valdez because he showed me the really way, and he give me his advice every time when I need. His advice is so important for me, and experience, and now is different because now I have the specific work, I have the specific rules. Now, after 20 years, I know how is important and what no, what is important and what no, what is better for the dancer, what is better for the new generation, what is better for the new kids inside the SOS Academy. Now we have experience, so it's different.
There was a question from someone. I put a question
Yeah.
story up. If you have a question, please write in. And someone asked, for dancers that want to improve very quickly, what would you recommend for them?
Oh, my first recommend is my first rule in my life. Feel like a student, and you can arrive to be a master of the masters. So
Yeah.
feel like a student. If you stop your student's way, you stop. You
Mm,
stop for me to arrive. You need to take a lesson. So in my case, I have in many days, 19 May, I'm arrived to 43 years, okay? And when I can, I take a lesson.
mm,
Not just my master, my big teacher. When I found Alberto Valdez is my teacher, I take his lesson because he is my teacher. But
mm,
in every congress, in different schools, with a friend of mine, when he arrived to SOS Academy, and he do a lesson with for my team, I take this lesson.
mm,
When I can, I have 1 hour free. I go to SOS Academy. I don't know, Berardi, Angelo Joffre, Musta.
mm,
Any lesson can I take 1 hour here, 3 days later, next week, next month, in the next Congress, is energy for me. This is one
mm,
of the secrets, because people think when arrive a good level, they arrive. No, you
mhm,
arrive just a good level. To the levels up, do you have many levels up? To arrive to this level, you need lessons, you need
mhm,
different technique. And when you take a lesson with another teacher, you don't know, but some door in your mind open a new door, because do you have your technique? I have my technique. Angelo has his technique. Alberto his technique. Ricardo Cane his technique. Adolfo his technique. And when I take lessons with them, oh, what does Suzuki with this technique? Is just something different. So I can take this technique and put inside my technique, and I have
mhm.
another way. I open a new door. So this is for me a secret of the secret.
I think it's also a good example because I remember last year when Pablo Stellato came to Stozo Academy and he took Monday nights. And normally this is a class with you, but
Yes.
then you're doing the class with another teacher and your teacher is standing next to you doing the class with you.
This year, this last season, with Pablito Stellato, Gigi and Gigi full project,
Hmm.
Marco
Marco B.
B, Fabian Saborafuego from Spain.
Hmm.
They come to my lesson. I give my lesson to them, so they do the super advanced lesson. So the best lesson in the SOS Academy, my
Hmm.
lessons, and I did add students in this lesson. So for this lesson, they are the teacher of my lesson. I'm student of my lesson with them. So so important for me. And I for sure I can tell you after this week of Pablito, Gigi, these masters, big masters, my steps in the week next change something because I take some technique from them and I put this technique in my sequence with my students. So
Hmm.
something changed. So it's so important. It's so important.
Mm.
If you open your mind and you take your focus forward, it's so important.
Mm.
Guys,
I
so
think
really sorry for my English because many times I need to think in Spanish or in Italian, translate to English and give to you. But okay, I try my best.
you had a really good opportunity over the last 2 years to practice your English because I don't understand Italian or Spanish.
You are perfect in my academy because I try a lot English with you.
Yeah, and it was very common. Fernando would do a combination or something, and he would explain in Italian, and then he comes over to me and he says, "Okay, so what you need to do now," and he explains to me in English.
Yes.
So when my family and friends say to me, "Oh, how was the academy?" I say, "Fuck!" Like I'm so grateful to my master for telling me in English, because otherwise I stand there like,
Nah,
and
In SOS Academy, the students know. It's no problem. The students know because many people around the world come to SOS Academy. So my students know, they know Italian first, Spanish, and English. So the lesson is for 360, for everyone. So it's no problem.
one of the advantages you have at Sosa Academy, and I've been fortunate enough to do a lot of traveling around the world in the last few years, and I've been to a lot of different schools and a lot of different countries and cities. But Sosa Academy is the only school I've found where you can dance 6 hours every day
Yes.
as an adult dancer, and I found that in Australia, you're getting, 2, 3 classes, maybe it gets to 10 o'clock and everyone goes, oh, hey, man, I'm out of here. But in Italy, we're finishing class at like 1 in the morning sometimes later. So dancers have such a big progression because they're dancing 5, 6 hours like every single day.
My first time in United States to take lessons is around 2000 2001, and when I come to United States first time to take lessons, I went to the one of the best schools in Times Square, and when I arrived inside, I watched different televisions for the different rooms. And I say,
Mhm.
wow, 20 years ago. I said, wow. And I asked why? Because, the manager of the school, we don't like the people, the fathers of the child, the friends, the girlfriends, the inside the lessons. We
Mhm.
we like the lesson with the students and with the teachers, and the people can watch inside in this room with this television. Whoa, I said, in my academy, I want something like that. All right.
Mm.
Many years ago, 2008, when I opened with my business partner in Milan, the SOS Academy, I started with this vision, no? Many rooms with televisions, and the focus in the around 2002 2008 before I opened the SOS Academy is I want an academy. I don't want a salsa school. I want
Mm.
an academy because my dream is many dancers around the world come to Milan, but not just to take lesson with Fernando Sosa. No, I want at the school with the big dancers of the salsa world, but big dancers of the jazz world, of the contemporary world, hip hop world, and Afro world, and blah blah blah, and different things,
Yeah.
kids, and so now is 2020. We have big experience of my academy. When we start in 2008 in Italy and in the world, really new vision because
Mm.
at the academy with the possibility to do like full pass academy. So
Hmm.
this full pass academy is more, gym technique when you do to the gym and you pay for
Yep.
4 months or you pay for a year. So in the salsas academy, it's like no something different. So really amazing and a good dream, And
Mm.
now, people come to Italy. Okay, I take lesson with Fernando Sosa, but if you watch the program, Fernando Sosa is just 2 days in the first Sosa Academy,
Hmm.
But how many classes do you have in the other days?
So many.
A lot, because it's at the academy. It's not a salsa
Hmm.
school.
For me, it felt like going to university or to a boarding school. So I get
Yes,
to look at my timetable and I go, oh, like instead of physics and
something like
chemistry and
that.
maths, you have and the focus that you have on the quality of the teachers. Like for example, the Berardis coming up from Rome once a week, and they're incredible on two and Afro musicality. Angelo Joffre, like a lot of your teachers are experts in their fields, and your dancers benefit so much because of how you're picking the teachers to teach at your school.
Yes, because before Berardi, the New York is like with Adolfo.
Hmm.
Adolfo did 3 seasons with me, but
Hmm.
we have a big friendship with him. We have really friends, and he said me all the time, bro, I'm stay with you for many years, but I go outside here just for my personal school.
Mm.
Never in another school. But I tell you now because I'm honest with you. When I open my
Mm.
academy, I go inside, and he did, I think, 3 or 4 seasons with me with in
Hmm.
SOS Academy. And 1 year before, he said, "Okay, bro, next year is my year." So I moved to my academy, and it's perfect because is the
Mm.
is the is the life. He moved.
Mm.
He moved in a new academy, Adolfo Academy, and
Hmm.
so now we need the good level for the two. So we take
Hmm.
Berardi. We take Berardi.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's a
Berardi and
very good
Jessica
choice.
and Jessica Quiles, because we have two big person
Two.
for the two, Jessica Quiles too. But now we are SOS Academy. So somebody go out, it's okay. We need
Mm.
somebody new, same level, good level.
Mm.
Good level for the students, because the students wait for a good level. So we
Of
are SOS
course.
Academy. So it's important the quality.
Were you a bit upset when Adolfo stopped being vegan?
I don't, yes, we start together.
Oh, you started together. I didn't know
We
that.
start we start together in 2014. He start before me, and he start to do a pressure with me,
Uh
and
huh.
and I'm start with a correct diet for 20 years, but I go to the veg war 1 year before. I'm start a really vegan. So last season I eat just I think chicken and another, just two animals in my diet.
Mm.
And Adolfo start, one of the barman of Camana, my nightclub, start watch this video. What this? I start with my information, and I start in September 2014. So
Mm.
for me it's a perfect. I never go back. But
Mm.
Adolfo changed. I think because the love of, I don't know, because the ladies all can. I don't know. I laugh with him. We say the ladies
I
all
was a
change.
I was a little bit concerned when I moved to Italy because I didn't know what the food would be like. But when I was there, the supermarkets have lots of vegan food. It's very
No,
easy.
no. Italy is perfect. Italy,
Mm.
north better, because south of Italy the food is high level. The
Mm.
food is a high culture. The south of Italy
Yep.
is, mamma mia, is, the food is really good. So the
Mm.
culture to change to vegan is more complicated. So
Mm.
you don't found a lot supermarket with vegan option. Do you found? But north of Italy is less culture of food, less
Uh-huh.
culture of food. So it's more tourist culture to open, different things. I don't know, yoga. You can find vegan. You can find different things in the north.
Hmm.
But the food of the south of Italy is
Very
amazing.
strong.
It's amazing food.
There was a question from someone, why did you choose Milano for the school?
Because well, I choose Milano to live because my mom moved to there 30 years ago.
Oh, wow, okay.
Yes. So after many years, oh, not over 35 years ago, and after 5 or 6 years, uh, she bring me to Milan. So
Hmm.
I at 13 or I think 14 when I was 14, I moved to Milan. So I'm
Hmm.
starting Milan. I moved to different cities to work for the salsa
Hmm.
work, but
Yeah.
the base, the really base, always Milan. And
Mm.
and when the salsa world starts really good in my life, Milano is the principal,
Perfect.
yes, perfect, because
Mm.
it's the capital. Salsa is a perfect
Hmm.
city, and nothing, I start to do everything in Milan.
And because not only is it a very central city in Europe, but you also have three airports. So if you're a traveling artist or a team that's traveling for work, it's perfect because you have so many options.
Yes, it's for that, because many people move to Italy, move to Milan. In
Mm.
this in the last 15 years, I don't know how many people moved to Milan for short time or long time. Adolfo, Jesus Aponte, Johnny
Johnny
Vasquez live in
Vasquez,
Milan, Juan Matos,
Ferrigno.
Pomerias, Ferrigno is
Mm.
south of Italy to north of Italy, but
Yeah.
everyone live in the north of Italy.
Mm. And even the Berardis once a week.
Yeah.
There's a question here. You were playing football quite at a high level when you were like before salsa. Was that coming before salsa?
Yes, yes, before, because when I'm born in Uruguay, and in Uruguay, with do you have 10 guys, 9 guys play soccer, and
Yeah,
8 guys of these 9 play good.
yeah,
Okay,
definitely.
so when I moved to Italy when I was 14. So 14, 15, 16, and 17, I play soccer. I'm arrived at good level, a good, young guys levels. Okay,
Hmm.
in uh, but I said only on all the time in every interview, my mind not ready in this specific time to do the big jump,
Mm.
to do the big steps, because in the salsa world now, in the salsa world too, but in the sport in general, in different sport, soccer, basketball,
Mm.
the guys, really young guys, need to understand everything when they are really young here, because
Definitely.
now the market of the world want
Mm.
uh, young people with good experience, and
Mm.
this is so difficult because when you was 16, 17, you're not ready for the big steps. But in this moment, what do you say in Spanish, say I lost the train. The train
Okay.
passed, and
Yeah.
okay, and I lost the train.
Yeah.
But I'm start to dance, and when I was 20, 21, I understand something different in my way, in my career, in my salsa career, in my dance career, and my mind had ready for this big step, but with 20 years, not with
Mm.
16 years.
Yeah.
So,
Very true.
and I lost my opportunity.
Hmm. So one thing that I really like about your life balance at the moment, and I would argue this is maybe one of the hardest things to achieve as a person, is to have a balance with the family, a balance with passion. It could be football or music, a balance with your business, a balance with your team. You seem to have this. In English, we say it's dialed. It's you have it. you understand it, and it's working. So how do you figure out this routine to make everything work?
I think this is the most difficult way. This is the
Definitely.
most difficult way because when you want to do many things and everything a good level, you need a balance, a equilibrium. You know, you need a balance.
Hmm.
In the last 1 year, I have a coach,
A coach.
and
Yeah.
yes, a coach. She followed me for my personal way, okay,
Hmm.
and she helped me a lot with this because I have two schools, one nightclub, one important congress in the world, company Tropical Gem every week in some part of the world, three kids, one wife, bills, problems,
Hmm.
many people
Hmm.
under me in the business, under me, and they wait for my word. Okay, what we do, Fernando? Tell me, Fernando. Tell me, Fernando. You
Mm.
need balance. You need balance. So,
Definitely.
first important thing I understand after 43 years, and you can't concentrate your focus just in one thing because you
Mm.
lost something to the other thing. So I
Hmm.
everybody know, okay, my kids, they know I love them, they know. No, you need to do something to understand to
Mm.
them you love them. No, they are
Hmm.
in your house and you are right with the present and they love you. No, you need to be a good father. So the
Hmm.
balance is here: love, business, and your personal life. Because I understand one important thing in this last year. I understand one important thing. If you concentrate in your personal balance, you stay good with yourself.
Hmm.
Every person around you, every business around you, every weight around you can go can do good. Good,
They'll
good, good
benefit from
way
you being good.
benefit for me.
Yeah.
So it's not, I don't know in English, it's not egoísta, no sé, bueno, somebody write in Spanish it's egoísta, no? In Italia it's the same thing, somebody writes in English egoísta. It's not a egoísta, it's not a egoísta thing, but you need to love yourself for first,
Mm.
and after you can love everyone and everything and every business.
Selfish is
Selfish,
the word. It's
selfish,
not selfish.
selfish
Egoista.
is, yes, it's not a selfish thing.
Mm.
It's something because when you stay good, when you love you, when you stay with your balance in your life, in your heart, you can do better with your wife, with your kids,
Hmm.
with your business, with your school, with your friends, with your group, with your everything.
Mm.
So this is important. You don't forget yourself.
Mm. I wonder if the boys, because if anyone doesn't watch Fernando's stories every day, Fernando has the boys in the park training, kicking the football. They have to run, they have to do sit-ups. Maybe they're looking forward to you going back to work.
Vanessa Lacedonia. Vanessa Lacedonia, vai. Hello, Vanessa. Vanessa Lacedonia follow my English interview. Ciao, Vanessa, come stai?
But she doesn't understand English.
No, yes, I think yes, because my English is so
Okay,
basic, so she can say. And poi Vanessa speak a really good English, so she
okay,
understand. And my coach is here too, so I say Deva hi to my personal coach, so she follow me.
very good. So when you're do you ever experience we call it like a low, so you can you're lacking motivation or you're struggling to like, because I know you're training very regularly, and even
Yes.
with your busy schedule you're training like nearly every day. Do you have
Yes.
days where you're struggling for motivation, or you have to really struggle like to get things done?
Yes, 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 yes. I have my days done, and move your focus because
Mm.
when I wake up one day in the normal life, now the time of this time is so different, But
Mm.
maybe we talk in another question about, because I have a big thing to this specific time of the world, like
Okay.
coronavirus and like that.
Mm.
But in the normal life, when you wake up and you say, "Oh my God, today I don't want to do this, I don't want to do that," move your focus and do another thing. So if your body say this morning, don't training, don't do. I spoke all
mm,
the time with my dancers. Guys, we have 10 persons, one room, every day, 4 hours a day to training. So if you wake up one day and do you have problems, don't put your problems here. So stay in
mm,
your house, call me, give me a message, Fernando, I don't feel good, or I want this day to relax my mind. Is no problem, guys. It's
mm,
better. I accept. I respect. I respect more. One message with I don't want to do nothing today. I want take a time for me for relax my mind. See you
mhm,
tomorrow, Fernando. I respect more
mm,
if you can anyway because you need to training, you need to do the choreography, you need to do your work, and your energy inside the room is bad.
mm,
So you need to move your focus. You need to feel your body, your mind, and follow.
mm.
What do you feel? This is so important thing because you live with different persons
Yeah.
and you can take this person and put in your mental status, in your
Mm,
mental field. No, switch your focus. You don't want to training today? Okay, do something different. Do something
mm,
different and move your focus. It's so important. Move your focus. Don't concentrate your focus in the problem, but
mm,
move to the solution. Because we have many ways when you wake up one day, but in
mhm,
different ways do you have problems. In another million of ways do you have solutions. So take the
mhm,
solutions and know the problem.
mm. There's one thing that I find I imagine will be very challenging, but because tropical gem, the level of tropical gem is always very high. So when you do a new choreography for a new season, there must be a lot of pressure on you to create something that is even better. You know, you're trying to always impress and make people go, oh wow, that's really amazing what Fernando's doing, what Tropical Gem is doing. So how do you cope with the pressure of always performing at a very high level?
For many years in tropical gem, I feel and I live bad this what do you told before because when I finished the new choreography, I said, okay, what I do for the next, and now people wait this, people wait that, and the choreo, I don't know, after 2 times, new choreo for the world, old choreo for my mind, because my mind
Mm,
is like to focus in the next steps. Wrong. You need to believe this specific moment. But I understand after many years this, because if you stay, when I create a new choreo, I create for my group, for my life, for my fans. Okay,
mm,
when the fans say, audience say, wow, good job, blah blah blah, this is the important thing for you in this moment. But I understand after
mm,
many years this. Okay, so
mhm,
this energy, I need to live with this energy, and this same energy, positive energy, is important for the next step. But I
mm,
understand this after 10, 12, 13 years, because
mhm,
you can you can speak with my old dancers, with Tati, with everything. I finished one choreo. What happened, Fernando? I think to the new choreo, music, pa pa pa, steps, and I can't live the amazing energy of this new choreo in this moment, in this present moment. Okay, so really important thing: live the present,
mm,
enjoy the present, live with this energy, and after this energy, the new choreo arrive, the new idea arrive. Don't think to the new idea. Do you know when in the normal life you say, don't found the amazing love in your life. The love arrived in your life. You can't
force it.
looking for the
Yeah.
love.
Mhm,
You can looking for the inspiration. You can look it
mhm,
arrive. Music arrive. Ideas
mm,
arrive. Steps arrive. If you do if you do your good preparation, what is the preparation? Take lessons, open your mind, feel feel the music, feel the ambient, feel the people. You are a choreographer. The inspiration arrive. If you
Mm.
stay every day, oh my God, what is now my new project? What can I do?
Hmm.
Where is the music? Check the music. Check the step. Try this. Try. You feel bad.
Mm. Trying too hard to make it work. Yeah.
Yes.
So this is one element of Sozo Academy and Tropical Gem is the new choreographies every season. But one thing that I really love about training it at Sozo Academy was the challenges every month for students in Super Avanzato. This is one of my favorite things. Like out of everything that I've done, I go yes. Like I really look forward to this. And in exactly like you said, you can't go looking for the inspiration. Every month, the inspiration arrives for me because we have a new choreography.
This is what I try. Last week in an amazing interview with the Mexican people, they asked me something about my wife, and my wife know me 20 years ago in a class,
Hmm.
and she start my wife start 19 years ago the first super avanzato class, super
Oh
advanced
wow.
class, and 19 years ago I start with the exams, the months, with the battles and
Yeah.
examen with your choreo, my choreo, but you need to take my choreo in 1 month. I give you
Mm.
the music, and do you have 1 week to do your choreo? So many different things. I start with this in Milan 19 years ago and never stop because it's the most important thing for the new carreras, new inspiration, new energy is amazing. I changed in 20 years of my teach career many things. I don't change this. This
Mm.
system, same thing for 19 years. Super advanced with test, examen,
Mm.
battles, choreos, because it's inspiration, inspiration. You, me, and me to you.
Mm.
Is so important because in many years I saw the amazing answers because okay, what he did amazing because
Yeah.
I know this person, but I know this person in my lessons with my steps, but
Yeah.
what he did in this moment or what she did with his personal inspiration
Yeah.
amazing. So I love this. I love
Mm.
this.
I think it's one of the most unique things that your school has because I don't know another school that has this concept. And because you're providing this option for dancers to do, the growth of dancers can be so big because normally they don't have these challenges. And I remember when we were there, we used to rent a studio every week and we all practiced together. So it's bringing people together to help grow and support and get better with their dancing.
I remember
It.
something amazing in 2005 and six, two season 5 and 6. We arrived with a good level. First, no Sosa Academy. It's like a tropical gem student, many
Mm.
students, and in this time, 2004 and 5, is Sandy Ramos and Alira Lennox. My first
Mhm.
dancers have two amazing dancers in Milan. And Monday night with Sandy Ramos Super Advanced, Wednesday night Super Advanced 2 with Alira. So
Mhm.
in this time we did two Super Advances for 2 seasons. Okay, now
Okay.
different choreo,
Uh
okay,
huh.
Monday and Wednesday. So we take best dancers with the best choreos of the month. I think five, we choose just 5 students and 5 students. And in the big party at the end of the month, in 1 week, they create their personal choreo and they battle choreo versus choreo at the big final, but not my choreo, their choreo. So
Uh huh.
with my choreo, I choose 5 dancers and 5 dancers, and they create this for 2 seasons, amazing 2 seasons, because
Mm.
amazing thing inside the Tropical Gem school, and I love this because it's motivation to another step.
Definitely. There's one thing that I really appreciate from you and from your school and your team, and that's how important respect is at the school. This is such an important thing, and
Yes.
as soon as you come in, everyone seems to understand that there is a teacher that you show respect to, and then like this is always followed by the students. I think so. How do you do this? Like, how do you make the students aware? Because you're a very friendly person. You walk into the class, you're saying hello to everyone. Like, so you have the balance of being friendly, but everyone also knows, oh, okay, it's the maestro. Like, so there is a balance here you need to have.
I try to don't forget my grandma advice when I was child. Don't forget what do you what is your place, where do you born,
Mm,
what don't forget your way, and don't forget when do you start in every, she died before, like, I'm arrived to do famous, no,
mm-hmm,
but in her advice she said, if you are right to this level, if you are right to this level in every way of your life, don't forget the beginning. Don't
mm,
forget when you start. Don't forget you are a person like her, like him, and don't forget this. So when I start with Tropical Jam and I arrive in my salsa world, a famous, I'm I remember every time,
mm,
when I'm start like a student. I watched this teacher and I said, "Oh my God, I want a picture with him. I want a video with him. I want to ask him something." So I'm trying to help the new generation for this. I'm trying to in Instagram or in Facebook to answer to this every fans. It's difficult because in my social media survive hundred of message every day, but I try to
mm,
answer to everyone. Every
mm,
week we have a person in Tropical Gem, and is Federica or Vincenzo help me with the videos, the
mm,
birthday from. Do you know he arrived in I don't know, first in this competition? Can you do a video for him? Yes. My wife do a birthday tomorrow. Can you do a video? Is your fan? Yes. Every week I don't know how
mm,
many videos for the work I do. So because I'm trying to understand the fans part, and
mm.
because when I start, I'm a really really fan of somebody, right?
Yeah.
So I remember this feel, and I try
Mm-hmm,
to, I try to answer a lot. So this is
mm-hmm.
my focus. Don't forget the beginning.
Definitely. So I hope everyone can appreciate how lucky we are to have Fernando for this time because after this he has to go back to replying messages on Instagram.
Yes, it's no problem. I need
So
time, but I
when
can answer.
so because the dancing world is changing so much, you have and I think a part of the reason for this is social media. So in the past there was no Facebook, no YouTube, no Instagram. So if you wanted to create something, it has to come from here. You have to create yourself. But now everything is happening on social media, so it's almost like there are people copying and lots of so someone does this and then this way you see moves becoming like a trend. We do this move and then someone else does the same move. So where do you go for inspiration and how do you look so unique? Because people can't look like Tropical Gem. This is a very unique look that your team has. So where do you find the inspiration? Where do you get it
Is
from?
is a really good question, this, because we have
Gracias, maestro.
we have a big time and good time for one way, and a really difficult uh, time of the world for the different way. I explain you. Many years ago, when you don't have no Facebook, no Instagram,
Mm,
no nothing, no social medias, you create a choreo, you go to the Congress, Puerto Rico, end of
yeah.
the end, best Congress in the world, 2000, 2001, 2002, best Congress. Every group in the world in July in Puerto Rico, 90 groups around the world for shows, lessons, and you and you take the chair and you start. Oh my God, what the Argentinian guys? Oh my God, what the like, guys from Venezuela? Oh my God, what the guys from New York? And all the time, new choreo for you, new choreo for you. So your choreo, your work, you test this work in the specific congress with the other people. Oh my God, they choose my same music. Oh my God, and you know that in this place.
Yeah.
So this is no good for your new vision because you don't know something, but amazing for your personal inspiration because you create something is just about inside your mind from your mind and you
Mm.
develop your new project. Okay, we
Mm-hmm.
have new generation now generation is Instagram, Facebook, social media. So you know my new step, my new choreo, my new combination. 5 minutes late, I post.
Mm.
Okay, you live in Australia, I live in Milan. I finish my new combo. After 5 minutes, do you have? And you can
Yeah.
the next day, same day, you can start to training. So it's
Mm.
amazing for one way because do you have
Mm.
information? We have the level of the dance world. We switch the level of the dance work because
Yeah.
more information, more opportunity to take lessons. In the first 8 years of my career, 2000 to 2018 Tropical Jam, for 8 years consecutive, I went to Los Angeles, Puerto Rico, and New York every summer to take lessons.
Mm.
Every summer to buy a CDs in New York, okay, $1,000, $2,000 of CD to take the new song for my new choreo, okay?
Mm.
Now is what do you need? Take internet. I give you, I give you
Yeah.
1 million salsa songs in 1 second of your mail. Now
Yeah.
it's easy. Okay, what is the problem now? Do you have information? Do you have video? Do you want at the step of Pablito? Go to Pablito's Instagram. What do you want, Adolfo? Go to Instagram of Adolfo. But your imagination, your creativity, your personal develop is die
Mm.
because you watch a lot. So this
Yeah.
is the difficult moment of the world. We don't have new generation of dancers. We have
Mm.
big generations of new dancers, but with Fernando style, Adolfo style, Chiquito style, Pablito
Yeah.
style, full project style. We don't have new ones, new
Mm.
generation with personal styles. We don't have
Mm-hmm.
original generations. This is the big problem. Why? Because you open your phone, you open your social medias, and do you have information? Information, but information with the specific style. So you start
Mm.
with this information, so you copied this style because you don't create nothing. You don't start with the nothing original.
Mm-hmm.
This is the difficult problem in this specific time of the dance world.
Mm. This is a yeah. You're absolutely right. I wonder then how do you look unique because you're as over time your style will change and develop and you'll add new things. You'll start to do less of the old things. So do you take influences from other styles like hip hop or from contemporary or from other styles like this to put into your salsa?
Yes, this is because I love the fusion and I love taking lessons different to different style. But somebody ask me, okay, maestro, I understand your new vision, and so I'm a young dancer. What is your advice? My advice is continues to take lessons with Instagram of Pablito, Adolfo,
Mm-hmm.
but try to develop your personal steps. So
Mm.
take a lesson with Pablito, take a lesson with Adolfo, and after work one day from to your mirror, face to face to you. Don't think to Pablito, don't think to Adolfo, and try to do something about you from your
Yeah.
heart, from yourself. So you say, okay, one day I can't do nothing. Perfect. Try second day. because if you follow Pablito or if you follow Adolfo, because amazing dancers, okay? You yes, you are right to do you are right to do a copy of them.
Mm.
Okay, so try to inspiration of them, take some steps. Okay, think, oh, okay, this from Pablito. Okay, Adolfo, pa, 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 pa. Perfect. Now, Pablito do here, I wanna do here. Adolfo
Yeah.
do here, I'm do here. I don't know, switch something about you.
Mm. So when you're dancing for yourself, and I know this probably doesn't happen very often because you're always teaching or you're performing or you're training. So these are things that you have to do for the from the business side of things. But do you ever find time when you're maybe at home and you just feel like dancing for yourself
Yes.
sometimes?
Oh, cioè, yes, dance for me. You say dance just for me.
See.
What the question? A time
So
just to dance for me.
claro, see.
Tell me.
So do you have because all of your work is usually dancing. I have to teach, I have to train, I have to perform, I have to
Ah,
travel for the
okay.
congresses. Do you have a time when you're on your own, just Fernando time, and you dance on your own in the studio or at home?
Yes, at home many times is no always because I don't have many times because
Mm.
when I stay in my home and I want to do normal that daily life,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
many times I don't know, I wake up with the I don't know inspiration and I say okay,
See.
dance just for me.
Mm.
And after this, normally I do something for or the super advancer in the future,
Yeah.
or when I finish something, I take and I put to Sosa Academy. But I start
Mm.
like okay, yesterday I post a song with no choreo but musicality, no, and
Mm-hmm.
in my house. It's an inspiration of Wednesday night by myself.
Mm-hmm.
I start with okay. I say, oh, I love this song. Do something. Boom, and do.
Yeah.
And I did. Specific inspiration of specific time, and I did something for me. That's it.
So when you're not putting the pressure on yourself to create things, if you're allowing to happen naturally, you're finding that more things come easily.
Yes, it's because it's a happy time. You don't have pressure.
Yeah.
It's enjoy your time and do something. If you don't like when you finish, that's it. You do a cardio type of training. You dance and that's it. It's a training. Okay. If you like something, okay. I can do a lesson with this. I can do a show with this. I can do a workshop with this. That's it. But it's your time. It's so
Mm.
important. Take the time for you.
Definitely. So when you're creating choreographies or you're thinking of a challenge for the students at Sosa Academy, how do
Yes.
you pick the music and where what is your favorite type of music to be listening to?
No, I don't. I don't have. I don't have. I don't found. I don't looking for specific music. I found the music or the music pass in front of me, and I take it,
Hmm.
or I hear a song. Maybe I don't know. I watch in Instagram different lessons of different masters. I say, watch. Oh, this song, right? I want to do something for my students with this song, or I maybe I remember a old song. Oh my God, this many years ago I don't hear this song, and I go to found now it's easier, Apple Music or you found this song and say I want to do something with this song, but different inspiration.
Mm.
I don't follow the specific steps or the specific rules for this.
Hmm.
It's about inspiration of the time,
Mm.
you know.
Definitely. Do you think that music is becoming less important in dances today as in the past? I think maybe music was more important because there was more of a connection to the musicians because there aren't so many new bands now. You have La Maxima 79, you have Trombaranga, you have Calle Vapor, you have these bands that are now, but in the past there were so many more. Do you think
Yes,
music
but
is
music is so important all the time because music is inspiration because many of these band Máximo 79, Tromboranga, Calle Vapor, they inspired in old bands too.
Yeah.
They have a new project because they have a new vision, but the inspiration all the time is in the 70s Fania and many different orchestra bands. Okay, so music is so important. Music and dancers is a same way, and we
Mm.
are we are one thing because I'm start million of my choreos. I'm start first with the music, and another time I start with the steps, and after adapt the music of opposite. So is so important the music, is so important the dancer. So
Mm.
it's so important.
Because of this philosophy, how do you introduce this and make this important for your students to know? Because I remember when I was a student, you would sometimes take time to explain the difference between on one, on two, Puerto Rico, contratempo. You're explaining these in the classes, so this is definitely a priority for you when you're teaching.
I think yes, but I think the music is a lot of personal thing. So,
Mm.
what is my advice for every time in my workshops? In my guys, I play my favorite music for the lessons. But when you
Hmm.
try my steps in your house, use what music you love is
Mm.
so important because when you feel the good music, you can do the same step. Susi Q, 3-3, media cajita, vuelta a la derecha, vuelta a la izquierda. It's like a 5 basic steps. Perfect. If you do
Hmm.
this step, when you love one song, and I put your favorite song, and you do these basic steps, you do difference
Mm.
because it's your favorite song. So it's so important every person follow what music you love. It's so important
Mm.
because the steps is like different. Do you know when I don't know, when you take a good dress for the night, you go to the social night, and you feel good with your pants, with your shirt, you feel good. You look to the mirror, you feel good. This night you dance better.
Instagram cuts after 1 hour. I'm sorry I didn't
Yes,
see at the top. I was so interested in what you were saying. I
yes, I
didn't
thank
see the
you.
top.
It's my English. My English, yes, you don't understand because it's my English, man. It's my English, and you stay in, okay, what he said. Okay, now I say, when you feel good about
Yeah,
your dress, about your look, in this social, you dance better. You dance
yeah,
better. When you don't feel good with the dress, with the look, you say, oh, this time, I don't know, I feel different. And ambiente, what do you say? Ambient, I don't know.
ambience, ambience.
Ambience, and your look is so important. Music for
Hmm.
sure, music for
Definitely.
sure. But if you feel good with your dress, you dance better. So you
Mm.
need to follow this. When you go to the lesson, you go to Sosa Academy. You go to advanced lessons. Take your look. You need to feel good in the lessons because
Yeah,
your look is important for you, not for the persons. Okay, for you. If you feel good, believe me, you dance better in the lesson.
definitely. This is why I buy the jacket.
Good choice. You feel good, you feel better.
And I go to congresses and I wear the jacket and people go, oh, he's the Sosa Academy. Like you have like instant respect. It's very very bizarre.
Yes, good. Thank you.
Do you see? This is very common, I think, in Italy, and I noticed this straight away as soon as I get there. Everyone is very conscious about the fashion. The fashion
Yes.
is very important in Italy, and I noticed in Salsa in the competition, there are people wearing like very classic Italian style for the competition.
I know, Italian is not salsa world. Italy in the world is a country so important for
Yeah,
fashion world. So, not everyone, but many people follow the
trend.
fashion trend time.
Yeah.
Do you know? Watch Pablito Stellato. He follow a lot
Yeah,
yes, a lot, a lot, a lot, a
definitely.
lot. Yes, definitely.
Yeah, every week a new outfit, a different
Yes,
suit, the Italian style
different
everywhere he
jacket,
goes.
different colors. But he is a person. He follow the specific trend. I don't know. The red is the color of this time. He has a red dress. I don't know. Many things. He follow the specific trend. Is
Mm.
trend is choices. I have
I think
I feel a lot Batman. Black, 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 black. 20 years. My personal style, Sosa style. Black, 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 black.
always, but black is a good choice because then you can't see the
is
sweat.
it's a good choice because in generations you can take out the black color. You
Never.
know. So
It's
in
it's
my
always the same.
yes. So in my house, I change my clothes for sure, but
Yeah,
black is a color.
yeah, definitely. So with Salsa Nama, how long has Salsa Nama been running for the competition?
Five years.
And have you
5 years.
seen it change much in this time?
Yes. The most important thing I want to change, and I change me and different masters, the concept of the time.
Mm.
Before, not before Salsa Nama, but in the old concept, or you dance on one, or you dance on two, or you dance son, or you dance mambo. What is the question is, what is the time?
Mm.
What time? Time is music, is musicality. So the concept now, after years of Salsa Nama, is if you can show me your musicality, your basic steps, and you, with your feet, you take the one, you take the two, you take the three, you take the 8 and 4 with the song, you take the mambo one with your right, two with your left, but you go back to the one, but with the good concept is
Mm.
correct.
Mm.
Because when I watch you, I like it. So it's perfect. So in normal rules of the old competitions, if you dance on one, you need to start on one and you need to
Mm.
finish on one.
Mm-hmm.
This concept in Salsa Nama, get out.
Yeah.
Okay, so the judges know if the dancer lost the time or go outside the time because you watch, you are a professional judge, is no good. But if
Mm.
the dancer choose to go outside the time, change the time with the good concept, is perfect because
Mm.
it's part of the musicality. So
Mm.
my lessons of the last part of my season, next all season, and for the new season, I go to the two many times. I dance
Mm-hmm.
on one, but I love to 20, 25, 30% of my lesson go to the two, go back to the one, go
Mm-hmm.
to the mambo, go back to the one, go to the song, go back to the one. I love
Mm-hmm.
this because it's a new concept, but you need to
Mm.
do good. You need to do with the good concept.
Definitely. And I used to enjoy these challenges in the classroom, but I would also laugh when the younger students who are so strong on one, we go to on two, and they're like this because they struggle with the
Yes.
on two a little bit more than the on one because their on one is so strong.
Yes, 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 yes. It's a new concept, and I want to say thank you to Salsanama World because Salsanama World really opened the different minds,
Mm.
to this new way,
Mm.
to mix. And this year, this new season. Oh wait, now after coronavirus, we need to wait for the new
Mm.
season. But when normal life go back and every congress do again, and I start to travel again. I really start in my advanced lessons to put the one two different times. I wanna do this because I feel is my new way now because I feel good.
Mm.
I feel good
Yeah.
with this new way.
There's one thing you said to me maybe last year or the year before about salsa nama because it's a very new concept for Australians. because we don't have this type of competition. And you said, if you go to the World Salsa Summit or you go to World Latin Dance Cup, the best dancer usually wins because they have the choreography, they have the training, the preparation. But in Salsa Nama, not always the best dancer will win. It's sometimes it's luck because you might know the song, you might not know the song. So why did you come up with the concept to have a such a bit like a playlist of music over
Well,
100 songs?
yes, first thing when I started with the new project Salsa Nama, I said I want to do a new competition around the world, so a new uh, Salsa World competition. But we have Latin World Dance Cup and Summit, and we have many top competitions. So I want to do something with a different concept. And this is
Mm,
the most important thing of Salsa Nama. If you don't know the songs, or if you don't have a lucky choice, you
mm,
can lose. So teachers can lose with the students because
mm,
it's not like the important thing is if you feel good when you dance, it's a good. If you lost and you say, "Oh my God, I am Fernando Sosa, and my student, do better like me,"
mm,
you have a problem. This is Salsa Nama. Everything can possible.
mm.
I don't do the competition because I'm the promoter of the competition
Of
because I
course.
love. But in my classes, I do the
Mm,
battles all the time with
yeah.
you guys. Okay, but I feel when I lost in the battle
Mm,
because with the other the students know the songs. The dancers of my company do know the songs, and many times they win to me.
mm,
Perfect, perfect. This is Salsa Nama. I
mm,
am Fernando Sosa. You are Jai. This is Salsa Nama. Yeah, I
mm.
can win one time. You can win one time. My student, my daughter. Carolina, my daughter.
Doing very well.
She know this every song. She training every day here in my house. I said,
Mm.
Carolina, stop to training, please. Salsa Nama is in February 2021. Please. No, I love Salsa Nama. I said, come down to training with me. Come down. No, I wanna train in just Salsa Nama. So in this moment, it's impossible I can win to her.
Yeah.
It's impossible because she know every song. Because
Yeah.
everything is possible in this competition. You need to
Mm,
prepare. You need to know the list, but
mm,
you need lucky choice because
yeah.
maybe you don't love the Cuban songs and you
Yeah.
chose all just Cuban songs.
Yeah.
And
You get
uh,
unlucky. Yeah. I
many
remember when
times.
I first came, it was very early in the season, and I've never done salsa nama, and this is one of the things that you're worrying about as a new dancer coming over, and you're like, fuck, okay, like lots of pressure, and your first battle with me. This is a funny story for anyone that knows what salsa nama is. Fernando and Vincenzo standing in front of me, and when it's Vincenzo's turn, he comes across like this.
I remember, yes.
And
It's
I go,
like
okay,
the
so they
first
know I'm
welcome,
Australian
the
now.
first welcome, the first welcome to you to Salsa Nama.
Yeah, definitely. So I think this is one of the things that Tropical Gem and Fernando do really well, is because they know it's intimidating. They know for new dancers, it's a very challenging thing. But the environment in the school and in the classes is always so positive. Always the
Yes.
teachers encouraging the students, the other students. There's definitely competitiveness because they're looking, they want to see what you can do, but they're always supportive. And at first, for me, very intimidating, but then after a bit of practice, you feel much more comfortable doing this style of dancing, I think.
If you want, guys, in my Instagram, I think 2 or 3 videos, like 3 days ago, I post a video. I speak Spanish, but the subtitles in English, okay?
See?
And
Yeah.
I spoke about my Salsa Open 2010, my sixth place because I'm a right
Mm,
six. But in I explained if it's an amazing experience for me. So if you have time, guys, watch this video because talk about this. Every time is every year is a new year, and you can put yourself in a new competition, but not competition, just competition. Life is a test, not competition,
Mm.
a test, examen. It's
Mm-hmm.
a new examen. But the most important thing, if you not the you win or you lose, is the experience what
Mm.
you take in this examen. Though I'm saying all the time, when you prepare for the competition or for the examen, I don't know, you prepare for 3 months and you start here, and after 3 months, do you have a develop? Do you have a you win, you lost, you do good, you do one? It's not important thing. This the end of the way. The important thing is the way.
Mm.
What do you do inside the way?
Mm-hmm.
This changed your life, change your
Mm-hmm.
mind, change your focus, not the beginning of the end of the preparation. It's the way inside the preparation. So if you want, guys, to watch this video, because I can post a video with the first place with Tropical Jam competition,
Mm-hmm.
and I choose to put the sixth place. I am
Mm-hmm.
right six in the place number six. But for me, this way, this flight, this 2010 in Salsa Open de Puerto Rico, amazing experience for different things. My mind changed when I go back to Italy. I did many new things thanks to this specific time. So, do you have many choices in your life?
Mm.
If you understand how is the experience of this change, of this time, of this specific time of your life, you can change. You can do better something in your life.
Definitely. So if anyone's not following Fernando on Instagram, you have the opportunity to go and check out the video that he was talking about. And then I'm sure if you scroll up and down, you'll see a lot of really good content. There's lots of really good videos of dancing, and there's a lot of photos of Fernando training. He's got a lot of tattoos, so you can't miss him. This is one thing that's very popular in Italy, right? The tattoos. This is like so many people are having tattoos.
Yes, a lot, a lot. It's a trend.
So how old were you when you get your first tattoo?
When I was 17, my first tattoo. 17.
Wow.
This is my first
Uh
tattoo.
huh. So you started small and then you got much bigger.
Yes, but I'm start with the not concept. I said, okay, it's a trend. I want a tattoo because he has a tattoo. After you understand the culture, and
Mm-hmm.
90% of my tattoo have a history.
Mm.
Different tattoo, different history of my life is amazing because it's I have tattoo, I have many tattoos,
See?
and all the tattoo is a history. Remember me at a specific time. Remember me a person, an important person, an important I don't know time of my life.
Mm.
It's amazing.
One of the things that you have on the walls of Sosa Academy is lots of quotes. They're all in Spanish and some in Italian maybe.
Yes,
But you
yes.
have one that really stuck with me. I had to have someone explain the translation because I don't understand the Spanish words, but it's sin sacrificio, and the translation is it will amount to nothing if you don't put the sacrifice in. Can you tell
Yes,
me like how are you coming up with these concepts and you're putting them on the walls for your students, right?
I choose this sentence many years ago, and now I change. With my experience, with my new way, I changed it because the sacrifice is a specific word because sacrifice now I understand in my new life is not is a sacrifice, it's a esfuerzo.
Compromise.
Esfuerzo is in Spanish. Somebody can put esfuerzo is when you put your energy, your mind, and all of yourself in this project, in this choreo, in this part of your life. Esfuerzo, because
Mm-hmm.
sacrifice is something is a perfect word for the normal word because the people say
Uh huh.
oh sacrifice
Yeah.
because but it's not good. It's sacrifice, yes, when you understand It's
Mm.
like a esfuerzo, esfuerzo.
Mm-hmm.
And now I want to change this word with
Okay.
esfuerzo, but the focus is the same thing. When you believe in something, when you believe in yourself, when you believe in your project, when you believe in this specific time of the world, put all your energy in this to arrive of the objective.
Mm.
This is the really important thing.
Mm.
Okay, so
This
this,
was porfa. This was one of the motivating reasons that I come to Italy, because I was in Australia and it's very hard for us to get uh, outside influence in our country because we're so far away. So my master in Italy, Ciao, he said to me, "Okay, you need to go. You need to go out into the world and you need to find more." So when I tell my friends that I'm moving out of Australia and I go to Italy, they're all saying like, what are you doing? Like your job, your family, your friends, like all of these things. And I say, yes, but this is what I need. I need to go and get more. And I can't
yes,
get this here. So it's very hard for some people to understand this sacrifice or this compromise. But for some people, this is the only way. You have to do
yes.
this.
I know, I know. It's perfect. What do you say? I think
It's,
uh, I think this is the amazing way for our personal. When you want to change the level of yourself, you
mm,
need to follow this. Do you feel this? What is this? Go to the other country in the other part of the world to live 6 months because I feel this. You
mm,
need to do.
mm,
You need to do.
definitely. And lots of people say,
and
oh,
and
but
I know it's difficult because you lost a lot because you don't
yeah,
want you don't know what do you find, but you
mm,
know what do you lost.
yes, very true.
Yes, the risk is so good, the risk is so
Mm.
much, it's a lot, the
Yeah,
risk.
it's a high risk. Mm. But we're fortunate that we have schools like Tropical Jam and Sosa Academy, because if a dancer wants to improve in in Australia, for example, they have to do private lessons because there maybe aren't enough classes. If you want to get to a very high level, you can't do this because the classes have to suit the level of the dancers. So if you want to push very very hard, you're taking private lessons, and this is very expensive. To
Yes, I
pay
know.
one on one with the privates. But if you go to Italy, you pay €3 per class. This is one thing that's very popular in Italy, right? The tattoos. This is like so many people are having tattoos.
Yes, a lot, it's a trend.
So how old were you when you get your first tattoo?
When I was 17, my first tattoo. 17.
Wow.
This is my first
Uh
tattoo.
huh. So you started small and then you got much bigger.
Yes, but I'm start with the not concept. I said, okay, it's a trend. I want a tattoo because he has a tattoo. After you understand the culture, and
Hmm.
90% of my tattoo have a history.
Mm.
Different tattoo, different history of my life is amazing because it's I have tattoo, I have many tattoos,
See?
and all the tattoo is a history. Remember me at a specific time. Remember me a person, an important person, an important, I don't know, time of my life.
Mm.
It's amazing.
One of the things that you have on the walls of Sozo Academy is lots of quotes. They're all in Spanish and some in Italian maybe,
Yes,
but you
yes,
have one that really stuck with me. I had to have someone explain the translation because I don't understand the Spanish words, but it's sin sacrificio, and the translation is it will amount to nothing if you don't put the sacrifice in. Can you tell
yes.
me, like, how are you coming up with these concepts, and you're putting them on the walls for your students, right?
I choose this sentence many years ago, and now I change. With my experience, with my new way, I changed it because the sacrifice is a specific word because sacrifice. Now I understand in my new life is not is a sacrifice. It's a esfuerzo.
Compromise.
esfuerzo is in Spanish. Somebody can put esfuerzo is when you do, when you put your energy, your mind, and all of yourself in this project, in this choreo, in this part of your life, esfuerzo. Because
Hmm.
sacrifice is something is a perfect word for the normal word because the people say
Uh-huh.
oh sacrifice
Yeah.
because but it's not good. It's sacrifice, yes, when you understand it's
Mm.
like a esfuerzo, esfuerzo.
Hmm.
And now I want to change this word with
Okay.
esfuerzo, but the focus is the same thing. When you believe in something, when you believe in yourself, when you believe in your project, when you believe in this specific time of the world, put all your energy in this to arrive of the objective.
Mm.
This is the really important thing.
Mm.
Okay, so
This
this
was porfa, porfa. This was one of the motivating reasons that I come to Italy because I was in Australia and it's very hard for us to get uh, outside influence in our country because we're so far away. So my master in Italy, Chava, he said to me, "Okay, you need to go. You need to go out into the world and you need to find more." So when I tell my friends that I'm moving out of Australia and I go to Italy, they're all saying like, what are you doing? Like your job, your family, your friends, like all of these things. And I say, yes, but this is what I need. I need to go and get more. And I can't
yes,
get this here. So it's very hard for some people to understand this sacrifice or this compromise. But for some people, this is the only way. You have to do
yes,
this.
I know, I know, it's perfect. What do you say? I think
It's,
uh, I think this is the amazing way for our personal. When you want to change the level of yourself, you
mm,
need to follow this. Do you feel this? What is this? Go to the other country in the other part of the world to live 6 months because I feel this. You
mm,
need to do.
mm,
You need to do.
definitely. And lots of people say,
and
oh,
and
but
I know it's difficult because you lost a lot because
yeah,
you don't know what do you find, but you
mm,
know what do you lost.
yes, very true.
Yes, the risk is so good. The risk is so
Mm.
much. It's a lot. The
Yeah,
risk.
it's a high risk. Mm. But we're fortunate that we have schools like Tropical Jam and Sosa Academy because if a dancer wants to improve in in Australia, for example, they have to do private lessons because there maybe aren't enough classes. If you want to get to a very high level, you can't do this because the classes have to suit the level of the dancers. So if you want to push very very hard, you're taking private lessons, and this is very expensive.
Yes,
To
I
pay
know.
one on one with the privates. But if you go to Italy, you pay €3 per class.
Hey,
Six.
I know because you think to the packet,
See,
to the big packet.
yeah.
For you need to imagine for if you are an Italian normal guy, you have a normal work and you take one lesson of the week, and
Mm,
I give you the price of the packet of the 4 months. You say, oh my God, it's a lot of money for me. But you come to another part of the world and you say, okay, packet for 4 months, how many lessons I can take? Oh my God, it's cheaper
mm,
because
way cheaper.
if the division is different. Because if you think a nine $1,000, okay, $1,000, €900, okay, $1,000. Okay, no, I don't pay $1,000 for do many lessons because it's a lot money for me. It's a vision. If you
Yeah.
say, okay, I am a dancer, I wanna take lessons with the big teachers. 1,000 lessons, 4 months, 5 hours a day. Oh, it's cheaper. That's it.
Yeah. Way cheaper.
So it's vision. If you switch
Definitely.
your vision, you can find another answer.
Mm. I think
But I
the
understand too. I understand too when normal people say, okay, $1,000 for 4 months. No,
mm,
because okay, but you want to take one lesson of the week with your wife to enjoy yourself is perfect. So you can pay a month or
Yeah.
3 months with a normal price. So
Mm. And it's not uncommon. It's not uncommon at Sosa Academy to have a very international student base. You have students from Germany, from Argentina, from Australia, from New
all part of
Zealand,
the
like
world. Yes.
all over the world. So your English got very good. In my opinion, your English improves a lot.
It's better, yes. It thanks
Yeah.
to the student of SOS Academy because it's my training.
Mm.
When many people come to every part of the world, Francia, China,
Yeah.
Japan, Australia, I need to speak English. America,
Mm.
South America, North America, sorry, South America speak Spanish.
Hmm.
So my English do a little bit better because
Mm.
I practice in
Every
my
yeah.
academy.
Do you feel like after the COVID-19, after this crisis that we have now, do you think there will be some changes in the way the world is working, like particularly in Italy, because you guys had a very bad couple of months with lots of
Yes.
people getting very sick. Do you think there will be some changes in your city and in your country now?
For me the world changes. So I wanna,
Mm.
if okay for you, we take this
Claro.
this is the last part because it's so important part for me. I wanna
Hmm.
I wanna speak about coronavirus, what I think in the world for the next
Of
part of
course.
our ambiente, for the next part of our world, and this is my vision, and it's a serious vision for me.
Mm.
So for me, about our community, so salsa community, bachata community, everything changed, and we have for me 1 year with a new vision of work for sure. So I start with like a many dancers with the online classes.
Hmm.
My tomorrow I start with my promotion publicity, and May 10 I start with my week of online with a new platform and blah blah blah. I start to choose Friday a lesson with the part of you guys, so Korea, Japan, Australia, New Zealand. So Friday is dedicated to you. So I'll do lesson 12, like a now, like at this
Yeah.
time,
This
right?
time.
12
Yeah.
this time, 12 for me, 8 p.m. for you. So
Hmm.
this is the concept. So it's a new concept for the world. And
Mm.
so, when I say we have a problem, you need to switch your focus. My
Mm.
focus is in the solution. I create a new platform, serious platform for everyone, for every dancer can use my platform. I can do lessons, not for Italian people, for every student around the world. Now,
Hmm.
this is my new vision. But when the normal life go back,
Mm.
we have first thing, a new way with online, and so we need to stay with a new hira because we have normal life go back, and the new online way stay with us. So this is
Hmm.
what I think about business next less future. Okay,
Hmm.
next future we have a new business, new focus, new vision of the dance world. Okay,
Hmm.
first thing. But this is not the lesson for me. The really lesson for me is this is stop word. This is a lesson. I say I choose the lesson word because we spoke about lessons. We
Hmm.
speak about lessons. Our word is lesson. Bachata, kizomba, salsa, jazz, hip hop, lessons.
Hmm.
Teacher, student, lessons.
Hmm.
Teacher give you something important. Good students understand what the teacher said. The lesson is the communication between teacher and student. And what is the best lesson when the good teacher say something important and the good student understand and
Mm.
switch something in his life. You
Hmm.
understand me? So we
See.
have a big lesson in the world. Coronavirus is a lesson for me.
Mm.
It's a lesson for the human position. It's a lesson for the planet. It's a lesson for your life, your love, your everything. Because in
Mm.
Europe, but around the world, stop the life. We
Hmm.
stop my school, my two schools, my academy, my nightclub, my group, my. But I understand millions of new things, of new
Hmm.
ways. So I feel my students in this moment, and the world, the situation, and this word teach me something. So
Hmm.
the different in every person is when the normal life start again, what do you understand about these lessons?
Mm.
Okay, if you understand something is really changed and you change something inside you and you start with a new way, you understand lessons. If you start with the old life and you say, okay, fuck it, coronavirus, and go to the same life like 3 months ago, 5 months
Mhm.
ago, you don't understand the lesson.
Mm.
What is honest, what I understand, what I
Mhm.
think for really this specific moment. Because my ambient is kill in this moment. Because
Mm.
you in Australia, you feel the coronavirus, but you have a specific of normal life. You go inside.
Mm.
I'm close in my house for 50 days. Close.
See.
I don't go outside.
Mm.
Okay, my business is a stop. Say
Mm.
somebody say, okay, kill you, man. What do you do? Nothing. I understand to. I need to switch something. I need to
Mm.
switch something in my life to do better. And I feel. I feel myself, and I feel the world is the
Mm.
most important thing. This is a big lesson, and I feel I have a good teacher, but I have a good students too. So in this
Mm.
moment, I am the students. Okay,
Mm.
so yes, every person need to change something for the new moment in the world.
Mm. And in that way, with these lessons that we're learning with what's happening in the world, we can move forward in a more positive way and hopefully not repeat the same mistakes again and again.
We hope.
I was going to open it up again to any of the people watching. If you have a question for Fernando about anything, we're covering lots of topics in this talk. So if you have a question for Fernando, you're welcome to write in the comments section, and we'll try and get to them if we have the time.
Okay.
There's are they, because in Italy at the moment you still have very serious lockdown, but I believe the numbers of the people getting sick is
No,
beginning
no, no,
is
no,
coming.
no. The situation is better, and
Mm.
May number 4 we start the step number 2. The name is
Yeah.
step number 2, and the step number 2, many storms open and people can go
Yeah.
outside, but near house is a step
See.
number 2.
Mm.
I say we are, our word is the last step. Okay,
Yeah.
but for me it's so important our step. Do you know why? Because we are the last, but the people need to laugh again, enjoy
Mm.
again. So our step is so important because we arrive the last. What we need to you need to give
Yeah.
the enjoy life in the people. So
Again. Yeah.
we are so important. But now is important second step. People
Mm.
go outside, kids go outside. Many people live in the small apartments in Milan, so they don't
Hmm.
have space.
It's
Imagine
hard.
after 50 days. 50
Yeah.
days in a small apartment is so difficult. It's so difficult.
Mm. There was a question just before. It was someone asking from Julia. She said, "Do you think there will be some changes to dancing after the coronavirus is over?"
Ooh, a lot, a
Yeah.
lot. For me, the many dancers die in this change the way, change the job
Mm.
for me because
Yeah.
it's so hard this time, this month, because it's 2 months stop it, but how many months do you need to go
Mm.
back to your normal work, and you can
Mm-hmm.
take, you can pay your rent, your car, your everything. So many dancers change the job and
Mm.
start with another jobs, for
And
sure, for
this
sure.
is a really difficult thing because some dancers are just doing dance. They're only dancers. And then there are other dancers that maybe have a second job or a career or they have another option. So they're very lucky. But yeah, I think absolutely they're the people that have dancing as their life, then this is a very dramatic change for them. Which way is the best? Learning only salsa and focusing on salsa, or learn another Latin style at the same time? Do you think better to
The,
focus on one or have both?
this is depend of you, because is for sure when you, when your focus is in different ways, you need more time, because
Mm,
if you choose 4 times, 4 days a week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, to take lessons. If you
mm,
take 4 days of the same style, it's normal. In this style, your level go up. But the
mm,
important is, what do you want? If you
mm,
want to dance with different moves, and you need a lot of afro and a lot of mambo, because you love this and you love this mix, you need to dedicate 50% of the one lesson, 50% of the second lesson. Depend
mm,
of your time. I think if the people don't have a lot of time, or don't have the economy possibility,
mhm,
the focus is better. One thing, do better. Because
mhm,
maybe, I want to do million of classes, but I don't have my economy possibility. And I
mhm,
say, okay, I do half lesson of this and half lesson of that.
mhm,
It's not good. It's better maybe one lesson and do better this lesson.
mm,
If you have the possibility of time and economy, you take many lessons, is good. But it's up to you, because in my career, my focus is in different ways. I
mm,
I put a lot money in my preparation, in my travels.
mhm,
I pay many a lot of lessons in my work, but
mhm,
different lessons, and hip hop and jazz and on one and on two and Cuba and rumba and Afro. I went to Cuba 3 times. I went to New
mhm,
York 8 times. I went to
mm,
Puerto Rico 10 times. I went to Los Angeles 7 times. Take
mm.
lessons. One year, I think 2003, at the end of the season, no money. I don't want my summer travel to take lessons, and I take my car and I sell my car. Yes, I sell my car. So
Okay.
next season without car, just bus and metro, and yes, but this summer 1 month in United States, one
Yeah.
month in United States to take lessons,
Mm,
thanks to my car.
yeah. So it was a compromise you were happy to make in order to keep learning.
Choices,
Yeah.
choices.
And look at you now. You have two cars.
No problem.
There's a question here. How do you build a strong mindset? And has your diet, your health food, has that helped you with the strong mindset?
Completed. My good life helped me a lot, because my focus is in a good life, good
Mm,
good attention with my body, good
mm,
attention with my food, good attention with my mind. So,
mm,
but I really advise is, don't do a diet if you don't feel good. So I
mm,
explain better. I do a diet because if I eat this, is good for myself. Okay,
mm,
but your mind is so important too. Because if you kill your mind, if you don't feel good here, your body don't answer you. So
mm,
you need to find your personal way with your food. This is so
mhm,
important thing, because I do my diet, I do my concept of food. I feel good. I
mm,
love this.
mhm,
I love this way. So I feel good. My mind answer good,
mm,
and I
mhm,
feel good. So don't do like okay, my teacher or my doctor say you need to eat this. No,
mm.
Because if you eat and I say, okay, but I don't feel good, for me it's not good. It's good the food,
Mm.
but it's not good for here.
Hmm. Definitely. There's a question here, and I think I know the answer because you give us this training at Sosa Academy. That someone is saying, how do you get faster feet? How are you dancing
Ah.
faster?
No, I do a specific fast footwork.
Hmm.
This is the question, right? The fast footwork.
So,
I understand the question, right? Yes.
yeah,
The
they're
fast
asking
for
how do you
for
get
the
faster
fast foot.
footwork? Yeah,
Yes, yes. First thing, concentrate and focus in the without pause. I do 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, one,
yeah.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This first thing. And if you want more, you can do cardio training
Hmm.
just for speed cardio
Hmm.
training. So don't use I don't know, you do a squat, don't do with weight, because if you take weight you have muscle bigger. If you have
Hmm.
muscle bigger, it's not good for the speed. So
Correct.
you need to do the balance in
Mm.
your I don't know, training, cardio training for the speed. You can
Mm.
follow the programs. Do you have million of programs in YouTube? I want I do faster.
Yeah.
My body faster. So cardio training for faster moves,
Hmm.
and you can follow the specific cardio training. And after you put this technique in the salsa footwork. Ba, 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 ba,
Mm.
ba, ba, ba. This is good for the speed footwork.
One thing that I think is very impressive with Tropical Gem training,
Mhm.
and I've been backstage when you and the team are preparing to perform, and everyone is like this. They're with the hoods, they have the music, and they're doing like a workout. They're doing push-ups, they're doing like sit-ups, planking, like, and all the people, all the people are watching like this, like this is crazy. They're doing so much preparation, and then. Uh, and then when your team is training, you do a new choreography, and then everyone exercises. They're doing cardio, anaerobic workout, like train very hard, and then no break, choreography again, and and repeat, 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 and then everyone at the end of training is like, but they get better, they get stronger, they get faster. When your body is so exhausted from the exercise, you have to
Yes.
train your mind.
Because imagine when you arrive to the backstage, you arrive at the moment before your show. How minutes our show? 5 minutes, 4 minutes, 6 minutes. Okay,
Mm.
so you need to do your better time in 5 specific moments. Do you have 5 moments? So if you don't prepare your body in your mind for these 5 minutes, how can you do the best job? Because
Mm.
when you training in the normal training, in the normal rehearsal, do you have 2 hours, 3 hours? So you
Yeah.
start and you arrive
Mm.
to do many times the choreos, and maybe after 3 times you say, oh, I do like my best time. When
Mm.
you go to the show on stage, you don't have the possibility. You do have
Mm.
one possibility to
Yeah.
do the best time. So you need to prepare before. So we have a training, it's like about 18, 20 minutes of preparation,
Hmm.
okay? Physical preparation. You arrive with your body ready to do
Mm.
these 5 minutes,
Yeah.
okay? And your mind is so important. Your mind is your focus in the choreo is so important. And
Mm.
this is the thing, because you need to do you have one possibility, you need to do
Yeah.
better.
One chance. This is a
Yes.
very because often when you're backstage, there are many people backstage, many teams. Sometimes the shows are going for 2 hours, and I remember I remember being backstage and Yamale are backstage, and all the Yamale dancers are doing lots of lifts, lots of tricks. So all of the guys are stretching, the girls doing the splits, like everyone getting ready for the performance. And Osmar, the leader of the team, is
Sleep.
he does
No,
this
I
and
don't know,
I'm ready.
but you choose the best name of the world because his lip from the beginning of the backstage at the two shows before his show, his lip. I don't know how, but I think he's here because he's experienced man. I don't know how can we do.
Yeah.
He wake up, he do this, and he do on stage. I say, oh
And
man,
throwing girls.
good job. I can do, man. I can do. I can do. But
Yeah.
his technique is amazing for him,
Yeah.
not for me. For him, and I respect him.
Yeah, definitely. There's a question here about your choreographies, and it says a choreography must be content lots of dancers. I'm not sure exactly what the person means, but one thing that when I look at tropical gem choreographies, there is a message. There's something. It's not just a dance. It's not just music and choreography. Sometimes there's a
Yes.
message, and there's a very big routine that you do with the whole team, where everyone is wearing the social media hats and everyone is connected, and then it's about the people commenting
Internet,
on.
yes.
Yeah, can you explain a little bit about this choreography because it's all in it's not in English, so it's hard
Yes.
sometimes to understand.
Uh, Before I wanna answer with the important answer for this good question, because a message for me in the choreos is an important concept because
Mm,
when you do a choreo with a specific message, it's important because you create Survivor, Una Noche en Nueva York, this with the Facebook
sí.
choreo, blah blah. Because do you have a specific message? So the message is a specific message, and you need to do better because the audience need to understand. But this
Mm,
is not the concept. My concept is when I do the choreo, salsa choreo, because with salsa choreo you don't have a message because it's
mm,
salsa choreo. You choose a amazing song and you
mm,
try to do the better. No, my concept is with the salsa choreo, I wanna do a message, but with my combination, my footwork, my vision, I imagine a message. It's
mm,
not a history because it's not all the time the message of the choreo is a history because
mm.
history is history. Una Noche en Nueva York is guy, lady, she killed him, he wanted her, and this is a specific history. Okay, but
Yeah.
when I do a salsa choreo, in my mind, I have a message,
Mm,
music, steps, I don't know, energy. This is for me a message. And this is the important thing for the choreography. Because if you
mm.
think, okay, I take a song, 3 minutes of salsa, I do one big footwork, one big combination, one lips, and one big end. Do you have a
Yeah.
choreo? Do you have a steps? You don't have a choreo. Do you
Mm,
have a steps? But if you take these 3 minutes of salsa and you imagine in your mind a trip, a
mm,
message for you, a concept of the footwork, and go to the why you change in this specific part of the song, you change the footwork to the couple part. Why?
mm,
This is a message in your mind. If you understand this like a choreographer word in your
mhm,
mind, the audience can take a choreo in another way.
mm.
This is what I think. Okay. Now, in this specific choreo you asked me before, 2 years ago, my students, my dancers of Tropical Gen did a fall. Okay, in Sosa Academy, they teach a step of Yoruba, Cuban Afro word with a
Mhm.
different song. It's like I do a basic Susi Q and Media Cajita salsa step with the merengue song. Okay,
Sí.
so it's wrong. But the Afro word, they respect a lot the song because if this
Mm,
song play with this god, you can do another step of another god. Okay, but
Hmm.
they fall, they wrong, okay? But the ambient of the Cuban world start to
Hmm.
attack me. I don't did the fall. I say,
Yeah.
sorry guys, it's a fall, but they are students, they do a fall. You are a big teacher, attack. The big teacher teach, okay?
Yeah.
And explain. So this is like for 1 month, social medias around the world in Spanish, try to kill me. I say,
Yeah.
okay, really sorry for everyone. It's not my fault, but I'm a teacher of them. I put myself in the social medias, and I say, really sorry, and I'm answer with a one choreo. And this choreo, I'm supposed to do the haters in the
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
website, okay, in the haters, and I do the Afro class with the different song, and I create again this situation in a choreo, and the
Hmm.
part of rap of hip hop in Spanish word, the specific word answer to these people. So I do
Okay.
my artist answer with a
Hmm.
choreo. That's
Uh-huh.
it.
I think even though a lot of people don't understand Spanish or Italian, but because they can see it, they can visualize it, and they get the concepts. I think it's a very powerful choreography. And for everyone watching, Fernando just explained how he goes about the process of creating the choreography, the journey it takes to create something, and the message involved with this choreography. Maybe it makes dancers appreciate more how a choreography is made or how much effort is put into a new choreography, because it's not just the steps and the partner work and the shines.
No.
There's so much more feeling behind it.
The concept is important in your mind. When you are a
Mm.
choreographer, you need to understand the concept for you. If the concept for you is good, you continues in your way because you
Mm.
believe in your concept. And repeat, not just when you do a choreo with the history, salsa choreo, bachata choreo.
Mm.
Try to create in your mind one way, one concept,
Mm.
one history, music history. Your trip, you need to fly. You need to fly with your mind. And second thing, and for
Mm.
everyone, remember, when you have haters, it's because your work is really good.
This is really good for you. You should pay attention to this. I tell this to my brother because
Okay,
he's
so
Insta famous, and lots of people saying like this to him. And I said the only reason people are like this is because you're good. Yeah.
yes, when you have haters, your way is really amazing.
Yeah, he likes your advice. He's very happy with what you said. It's very good. One thing that I really like about you, Maestro, and what you're doing with your dancing is in some countries and in some cities, the people don't like to work together. The teacher of this school is not okay with the teacher of this school, and
I
there's
think
lots
I
of
think this problem is
the whole world.
the same problem in every part of the world. And
Mm,
my answer is simple. If you don't want to work with somebody else, it's because you not are sure about your worth. You have fear of
mm,
something. Because if you don't have fear, if you feel good with your work and you are sure about your way, you can work with everyone because you don't
mm,
have fear. Oh, maybe saying he take my student and he put
mm,
in his academy. No,
mm,
because I feel good about myself.
mm,
I feel good about myself. I can with you with when my students arrive in a congress. I don't know, maybe I go to Poland, I go to Holland, I go to Germany, and I watch my students in the congress. Oh, hello guys, how are you? Okay, Fernando, yes, we take a flight and we come to the. Okay, don't take my lessons, okay?
mm,
Because you have with many teachers now. If you want, for sure, it's a pressure for me. But
mm,
if you need to choose my lesson or I don't know, editores lesson, go to editores because you don't have opportunity in the normal life, in the normal week to take lesson with editors. So take lessons. So this is my advice, my students. Okay, because you watch me every year, every time, every week. So take every lesson you can take in this congress. So this is my advice. So you don't need to feel the fear, because person choice. You can do you can have students with the gun here. Okay, the people is free
Yeah.
to take his personal choice. You need to concentrate your focus in your work. Your work is good, your focus is honest, your way is a good way of work. You don't have problems. Students come.
And then you're a massive advocate of this because at the academy, like every week or every month, you bring a new teacher from
Yes.
sometimes the same city. Sometimes Marco Ferrigno is coming to talk about Salsa Nama. Marco B comes to take Super Avanzato. Pablo Stellato comes over. Like, so you're definitely not thinking in a way that I keep all of the students to myself. You're giving the students the opportunity.
Why not? for for me it's
I
important.
hope
For me
I
it's
hope there are
important because I
I
like
hope people are
because
paying attention.
yes, because I love this concept to open the mind of the students, and I feel good to do this. So for me it's a good choice. It's a good choice, but this is my personal opinion.
Definitely. And I remember after Pablo's workshops one Sunday, and we arrive at the same time, Sosa Academy, and you're so happy, the energy is coming out, and you say, "Today my workout is so good, so strong, my mindset is fresh, inspiration. Like this is a really good tool for giving you fuel to make you stronger in everything you're doing."
Yes, my energy change all the time with these new teachers. For me, it's a amazing choice because I feel different. Remember, Jai, I all every day, every week, I give. I need to receive. I want.
Definitely.
So when I choose another teacher, I want another chooser. It's a charge for me. It's an energy.
Yeah.
Like a phone. When I write to the battery down, and I put my
Yeah.
energy. Pablito, Marco, every person.
Everyone.
I put
Yeah.
my energy. My energy do that. Pa 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 pa. And
Yeah.
you guys, next day feel different myself. Okay. Oh, maestro, what happened? What happened? Energy. When yes, my battery is charged. It's
Yeah.
important.
Do you sometimes miss the academy? Because I know sometimes you're away for like a week at a time or 2 weeks of traveling because you're going on the other side of the world and you'll do more than one congress at the same time. And I remember one after a long time away, you came back, and we get in the habit as teachers to say, "Is everyone okay? Yes, good," and we move on. But I'm in the mindset of answering every question you ask. So you say, "Is everyone okay?" And I say, "See, maestro," and everyone knows because this is my thing to say. And you turn, you look to me, and you say, "I've been away now for 2 weeks, and I've missed the sea maestro." So do you sometimes
Yes,
do you
I
miss
remember.
coming? Do you miss the school? Do you miss the students when you're traveling so much?
Yes, but I'm trying to travel, with just a weekend. So
Yeah,
maybe two times a season, I
yeah,
I go with a long trip. Because for me, it's important. The academy is important. Many people is in my academy to take lesson with me. So
see,
I'm trying to get out less long time. So just a
yeah.
week. Yes, yes. And I concentrate, the Monday to Thursday for the academies.
Yeah. We're getting close to the end of the next hour, and we maybe have time for one more question if it's okay with you. Uh,
Yeah.
the question is from Rasa. She's asking, when learning from so many different teachers, how do you make sure that you find your own style or you keep your own style?
Sorry, but you stop the imagine. I don't
Or
get the
más?
question.
Okay. When you're learning from so many different
Wow.
teachers, how do you keep your style unique to yourself? So if you're learning from Adolfo, how do you not dance all the time like Adolfo?
Yeah, yeah, this
It's a
it's a
challenging.
difficult.
It's
It's
challenging.
try. Yeah, it's a really challenge. You need to try a lot because and imagine I'm start with Alberto in Cuban way, and I
Mm,
finish to LA style one and different. You can start with that one vision at the
mm,
beginning, and maybe after years you change a lot your vision. So
mm-hmm,
how is the best thing? Try to. You
mm,
need to try, and you need to hear inside you, because
mm,
when you follow a teacher, you feel good. After this,
mm.
you need to try, the answer before, front of the mirror, to try to do something personal. Okay,
Sweet.
this is the specific sequence of Adolfo. Okay, this
Mm,
is the specific sequence of Adolfo inside me. How can I change something to do better by myself? And this
mm,
is so important. So feel what do you want for sure, and
mm,
try to change something more comfortable to you.
mm.
Okay,
This
because
is yeah.
we have millions of copies. We
Mm.
don't have original versions.
Yes, this is true.
We
So
need original versions.
very true. We have 25 seconds left, so I want to say on behalf of everyone who tuned in to the live, thank you so much for joining us, and a massive thank you to our maestro Fernando for his time, because he's a very busy man and he's got lots of people asking for his attention. So thank you so much, maestro. It's been a pleasure for me to have you and speaking with you. I really appreciate it.
Jai, thank you so much. It's a really pleasure for me.